This is William Hall again with Beit HaMitzvot. I want to talk to you today about more about Romans 14. Actually, this may be the first one now that I think about it, and it is. Okay, Romans 14 is a very commonly misunderstood chapter. Actually, there's several different points made throughout this this book or this letter, especially in this chapter. One of the most misconfused one is about the Sabbath day. The pastors that I have spoken with in the past, this is one of the first verses they go to when standing for a Sunday Sabbath day. And so let's just cover this particular point, and then I'll do a couple other videos in the same chapter. That way this is a short video. Okay? And so basically what we have, I'm going to turn this to the screen now to where you can see right on the screen, and we'll point it out to you. Okay? So let me see if I can zoom into it. Get it over here where we can see it. You won't see all of it, but you'll get the gist of it here. Okay. It says, him that is weak in faith. I'm going to actually skip down to verse 5 and 6 first, because that's the one talking about the Sabbath that the pastor's saying. But I'm going to read it all. Him that is weak in the faith, receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations. For one believeth that he may eat all things, other who is weak eats herbs. Let not him that eat despise him that does not eat. Let not him which eats not judge him that does eat, for God has received him. Who art thou to judge another man's servant? To his own master he stands or falls. Yea, he shall be holden up, for God is able to make him stand. Now here's the key. There's something seriously wrong here, by the way, but we're going to go here for now. One man esteems one day above another man esteems every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. The church has taught that that is the proof, scripturally, that the Sabbath day can be any day you want. Let's keep reading, verse 6. He that regards the day regards it to the Lord, and he that regards not the day to the Lord does not regard it. Well, I guess you could say that it might sound that way. There's a problem here. In the same exact verse, there's something completely different mixed in here. He that eats to the Lord, for he gives God thanks. And he that eats not, to the Lord he does not eat. And he gives God thanks. So, if this is talking about the Sabbath day, why in the world would they be talking about food on the same topic in the same context of a 24-hour period? The answer, my friends, is actually very simple. In Israel, even today, they have certain days of the week, they have certain days of the month that are actually called fast days. That's why it says one man eats and another man does not eat. This whole context of verse 5 and 6 is not talking about the Sabbath at all. It's simply talking about days of fasting. If you want to fast, cool. Fast with the tradition of everybody else, but if you don't feel led to fast, don't fast. It's not a big deal. The Sabbath day, not so much. That's not what they're talking about here. Okay, so that's enough for now. The next video will be discussing on verse 2 and 3, which people believe says that you can actually eat things that God did not allow to be permitted for food. So we'll talk to you next time. Thank you. I'll be sure to visit our website, BeitHaMitzvot.com. Shalom.